If anything, we can use the lunar cycles as a reminder of our practice of surrender and letting in, letting go and allowing in, which is the cycle of life, right? And often people really want to let go. I got to learn how to surrender. I got to let go. I got to let go. And I'm more interested in people sitting back onto the throne of their being, you know? Sitting back onto the throne of your being, which is a powerful place. We're always leaning forward when things get hectic in our life, right? When things are overwhelming, there's an actual physical leaning forward if you notice, right? We're reaching outward towards situations, trying to change, amend, fix, problem solve, engage, ready for action. Maybe in a good way, maybe in a fearful way, who knows? Maybe in a graspy way, "Yes, yes, more," or maybe in a like, "Oh, I gotta fix it, there's a problem." And there is this up and out movement when we're trying to escape ourselves, right? When we're trying to run from ourselves and what we're feeling and our own experience. So I always like to encourage people to physically sit back. It's like back and down. Can you just do that where you're seated right now? Just back a little bit, big breath in, and on the exhale, you just sink down. It's not a collapse, right? To anchor ourselves, that physical anchor. I love using the body as a doorway into presence because it reminds us to um, that our body's here. Our body's always here until it won't be. And our breath is always here until it's not anymore. So we can always count on our body and our breath when we get a little either dissociated or to transcend it, man. I got super transcendent today, man. That's a movement up and out. It's an upgraded version of up and out, with the anxiousness and the, grasping, right? It's a better up and out, you know, better. But there's always the down and in, up and out, transcendence, and the descent right here, right now. And so, letting go, surrendering requires this type of sitting back because if we're letting go from that up and out kind of place, we're still grasping, really. We're trying to get an outcome from our letting go. And when we sit back and down, back and in, we're more of the witness too. It's a place of power. Even at some point the witness collapses too, right? And it's just all one thing happening with awakening, right? But When we're tense, when outside circumstances are pulling us, pulling our attention and pulling, like literally pulling our body forward, we can become more of the witness. And that takes us sitting back. And we can access our inner wisdom and our our trust in our own being. Because after all, we are source, we are God, we are Brahman, we are the universe living uniquely through us in this moment. God, Brahman, source, feeling contracted or feeling expanded, leaning forward or sitting back, feeling blissful or feeling depressed. So we anchor ourselves in our body, in our breath, right here where we are. And it's a place of sovereignty too. From this place, we won't really be giving our power away as much, right? Giving our power away to spiritual teachers, to our lover, to our friends, to our family, people we work with, I don't know. And it's not a detachment. We can actually become more engaged and more present and more aware when we're sitting back. Like, it just reminds me of, have any of you ever done Tai Chi or Qigong? It's this inhaling in and down, down and in, a different type of in, into our own being. And this can really help us with the cycle of life, which is to surrender and then reclaim our power. We let go and then we allow in what's new into our awareness, into our life. Creativity can emerge. So, actually sitting back and treat it as a throne, the throne of your being. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I release a new video. And put in the comments how your spiritual path has been and how it's going. I love hearing from all of you. And sign up for one of my online groups. I hold an awakening support group quite frequently that's for spiritually awakening people who are highly sensitive and or neurodivergent or are questioning whether they're neurodivergent. So again, thanks for watching, and I'm glad you're here.